Unit 31 on 504 absolutely essential words.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
The first word is commuter.
Commuter.
It means commuter. Okay.
Yes.
With the stress is in the
On the second.
on the second. Okay.
Yes.
Commuter. It means one who travels regularly, especially over a considerable distance between home and work.
Considerable distance.
Considerable distance. Okay.
First syllable.
Got it.
Okay.
Sentence A. The average commuter is right. Commuter.
Right.
The average commuter would welcome a chance to live in the vicinity of his or her work.
Why does he have that feeling? What is the reason for that?
Because he or she wants to go to work, and he or she, as a matter of fact, wants to take short time.
Right, because when you are in vicinity with your workplace, you don't need to spend so much time just commuting, because the verb is commute.
Right, and he or she can go to work with walking or by walking. Which one is correct?
By walking.
By walking.
We say on foot.
On foot. Okay, on foot. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Sentence B. Have your commuter's tickets verified by the conductor.
So, what kind of a function does this sentence have? What is the function of this sentence?
I think it's about public transportation system, that you have to get tickets, and you should verify that before that you want to use them.
Is this sentence a question?
No.
So why do we have here at the very beginning?
I don't know. Have your commuter. I think it's because I think because we have to do something it's written.
No.
Is written. No. I don't know.
Okay, it is a command or order or imperative.
Order. Right.
Have something done means actually get something to get something done. It's a causative structure. Causative structure, because actually you cause somebody to do something. So here it means that let me see. Get your commuter's ticket verified or checked or confirmed by the conductor. Yeah.
Right.
It refers to, perhaps, let me see, ticket verified by maybe actually a person who is responsible for some commuters who just actually commute from their home to their workplace in group.
Right.
So it is an imperative, imperative?
Imperative.
An order that you give somebody to do something.
Okay, got it.
Do that, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
This is imperative.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sentence C. A novel educational program gives college credit to commuters who listen to a lecture while they are traveling to work.
Right. A novel educational program gives college credit to commuters who listen to a lecture while they are traveling to work.
Right.
Novel here?
It means new.
Yes, innovative educational program or curriculum gives college credit. It means give some good points.
Good points. Right.
To commuters who listen to a lecture while they are traveling to work.
2. Confine. It means keeping or holding.
Right. means actually restrain, restrict, limit, in
Right.
prison, in jail.
Okay, sentence A.
And the noun is, do you know the noun for?
The noun for I don't know.
Confinement.
Confinement.
Yes.
Okay. Is it only about the jail or prison?
No, actually it means actually to limit something.
Okay,
to
limit
restrict, to keep something
Got it.
in, not necessarily in a prison. You know.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sentence A. The fugitive was caught and confined to jail for another 2 years.
Who is a fugitive?
A fugitive is a criminal, or let's say.
What a special type of a criminal? Explain.
Maybe it's someone who is a murderer, or
not necessarily. A fugitive is a criminal plus something else. A criminal who has got away, who has escaped the prison.
Got it.
And the police are actually searching for him, looking for him.
Yeah, looking for them. Yeah.
So this is fugitive. Caught, what is the simple form of that?
Catch.
Yes, and so they arrested him.
Right.
You know, arrest.
Arrests, it means,
Okay.
They caught that fugitive. Yeah, before.
Arrest.
Yeah.
To jail to another 2 years. Okay, so he was sentenced to another 2 years to their sentence, or let's say accusation. Okay.
Sentence B. A virus that was circulating in the area confined. I don't know what's that.
Al.
Yes,
Al. Yes,
Al to his house. Okay.
A virus that was circulating in the area confined Al to his house.
Right.
So he had to stay home for a while.
Yeah. And sentence C. Polio confined President Roosevelt to a wheelchair.
Okay, polio confined President Roosevelt to a wheelchair. Here, what does that mean? I mean, confine.
Maybe polio damaged that president. That's polio is male.
Yes.
Okay, maybe he make President Roosevelt maim.
Yes, he maimed him.
He maimed him. Okay,
Yes.
Maim as a verb, right?
Yes. He
Got
maimed him, or mutilated, or amputated, or actually crippled or handicapped him, or disabled him. Yes, that's right. So his body, I mean, President Roosevelt actually became disabled and confined. Here it means limited.
Right.
He could no longer use his feet or legs.
Unfortunately. Okay, and number 3, idle. It means not doing anything, not busy, lazy, without any good reason or cause to waste time.
Right, means lazy and just wasting time. It's
exactly.
clear.
Sentence A. Any attempt to study was abandoned by the students who idled away the morning.
Yes, any attempt to study was abandoned by the student who idled away the morning. So idled here is a verb. It means just wasted time and just fooling around.
Exactly. Not doing anything.
Yes, to be to be in the mode of a standby, and and this is instead of attempt you can say
instead of attempt, any I don't know, instead of attempt.
Effort.
Okay, effort.
Any try.
Here.
Yes.
Okay, any effort.
Any endeavor, any trial.
And sentence B. The idle hours of a holiday frequently provide the best time to take stock.
Yes, the idle hours of a holiday frequently provide the best time to take stock. Take stock?
Take stock means thinking carefully about something that will, as a matter of fact, that happened before or maybe would be happened.
Yes, would happen.
Would happen.
Right. So when you take a stock of something, of doing something, it means that you think about it, you speculate or contemplate over that, and as you said, in retrospect, it means what you have done.
Exactly.
So because usually during holidays you have an abundance of time, so you can just think about your deeds.
Okay, deeds?
Yes, D-E-E-D means something that you do.
Okay.
D-double-E-D, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sentence C. Do not deceive yourself into thinking that these are just idle rumors.
Okay, so they should be taken more seriously.
Exactly.
Don't fool yourself. Don't deceive yourself. Don't trick. Let's say trick yourself. That these are just idle rumors or some pieces of information spread in a fake way and unreal way.
Exactly. Number 4, idle. It means a thing, usually an image, that is worshipped, a person or thing that is loved very much.
Yes. Even the verb form is idolize.
Idolize.
Yeah, when you idolize somebody, it means that you create an idol out of him or her.
Got it.
Okay.
And sentence A. This small metal idol illustrates the art of ancient Rome.
Yes. This small metal idol illustrates the art of ancient Rome. Means very historic Rome, old Rome.
Belonging to the history.
Yes. Metal idol illustrates.
Illustrates means, let's say, oh my god, I forgot it. Depict, can you say?
Yes, depict. Exactly. Depict, show, and portray.
Portray.
Okay.
Okay. Sentence B. John Wayne was the idol of many young people who liked cowboy movies.
Cowboy.
Yes. Okay, cowboy.
He was an artist or actor who acted in Western genres, the genre of Western movies,
Right.
The idol of young people, who was an epitome, the best example, a paragon, the role model, or something that other people just try to copy and imitate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sentence C. Scientists are still trying to identify this idol found in the ruins.
In the ruins, it means?
In the ruins, it means in the something that is belonging to the past, and let's say something like a statue.
Yeah, a statue, but actually it has been destroyed. It has been damaged.
Yeah, right.
That's why, or it has been ruined as a verb.
Okay.
So here they found an idol. It means a statue, as you said, It must be an statue. Scientists are still trying to identify, recognize the statue found in the ruins or damaged things or substances. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Number 5. Jest. It means joke, fun, mockery, thing to be laughed at, to joke, laughed, to joke, poke fun.
Yeah. So to make fun of, poke fun at, and to ridicule, to deride, to make joke.
Yeah.
So the opposite is earnest. EARNEST. The opposite of jest is earnest.
Earnest.
Right.
It means strict or...
Yeah, strict, serious, stern.
Serious. Okay. Sentence A. Though he spoke in jest, Mark was undoubtedly giving us a message.
Yes. His, let's say, projection or presentation was rather funny. However, Mark was certainly giving us a message. So he was serious to just convey something.
Exactly.
You can say if it were the opposite, if though he spoke in earnest, the opposite of that.
Okay, got it. Sentence B. Do not jest about matters of morality.
Yeah, don't fool around, don't just mess around with them.
Exactly.
Morality
means behavior, the way that someone behaves.
Ethics.
Yes,
code of ethics, you can say. Yes, not any kind of behavior. Behavior that distinguishes wrong and right.
Okay, got it. Sentence C. In some quarters, honesty and hard work have become subjects of jest.
Yes, in some quarters, honesty and hard work have become subjects of jest.
And number 6. Patriotic.
Right.
It means loving one's country, showing love and loyal support for one's country.
Yes.
Okay, sentence A. It is patriotic to accept your responsibilities to your country.
Right. The noun form is patriotism. And a person actually who does that is patriot is a person who is patriotic.
Okay, patriot.
And yes, in British English we say patriotic.
Yeah.
In American, patriotic. Pays in Latin means country. That's why in French, for example, instead of country they say pays. And it comes from that. Even some other let's say synonyms are jingoistic or nationalistic or chauvinistic. These are 3 important synonyms for that.
Right.
Yeah, jingoism. Favoritism, Yeah, these are some words.
Okay. Sentence B. The patriotic attitude of the captive led him to refuse to cooperate with the enemy.
The patriotic attitude of the captive led him. It's not led. I think you said led somehow. It's
led.
Okay, you said led. Okay. Led him to refuse to cooperate with enemy.
With the enemy.
Let me see. Captive means
means a criminal.
Yes. A criminal who has been arrested and imprisoned.
Okay,
and
got it. Who has been
confined.
arrested and okay.
Let him to refuse. Let him here means?
Let him, let's say, help him,
Yes. Caused him.
caused him.
Yes. Resulted in, ended in. To refuse to cooperate with the enemy. So that captive did not just accept to have cooperation with the enemy because he was patriotic.
Right.
And he didn't, or actually he or she didn't want to betray their own country. You know, when you betray, it means you are not loyal to.
Loyal. Yeah. And also we have a betrayer. Yeah, it's someone who is betrayed.
Yes, someone who betrays.
Who betrays.
Yes, somebody else.
Okay, got it.
You say treacherous. A person who is treacherous. Treacherous means
Treacherous.
one who betrays another person.
And sentence C. Nathan Hale's, or how, I don't know. Nathan Hale's patriotic statement has often been quoted. I regret that I have but one life to give for my country.
Yeah, it shows complete patriotism. It means
Right.
that if I had another day, I would definitely just use it for my country.
Got it. And I have a question here. At the as you can see here, we have but. Here it means just.
No, let me see.
I regret.
This is a good question. I regret that I have but one life to give for my country.
Okay.
That I have only, but here means only.
Only, or okay, just
only is better.
only, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and also it but sometimes used in order to show some conditional sentences or if clauses. So
If
as I
clause.
said before, actually you raised your question, I said this phrase could be restated in this form, that if I had let me see what one, if I had another life, I would definitely give it for my country. But here could be sometimes but is used in a conditional sentence or conditional function.
Right.
See?
Okay.
Hold on a second, please.
And number 7. Disputes.
Right.
It means disagree,
Disagree.
oppose, try to
Oppose.
win.
Is
I
it?
said oppose.
Yes.
Okay.
It's oppose because it's a verb.
Okay. Try to win, a debate or disagreement.
Right.
Okay, sentence A. Our patriotic soldiers disputed every inch of ground during the battle.
Yes, they had so much friction, disagreement, and tension, argument. Our patriotic soldiers disputed every inch of ground during the battle, in the war. Okay?
Right.
Which is not good, because actually the soldiers should at least be, let's say, friendly to each other. And enemy,
Exactly.
they should be antagonistic to their own enemies, not creating enemies in a civil war.
Okay, right.
Yes.
Okay, sentence B. The losing team disputed the contest up until the final minutes of play. And
Yes.
I want to ask about contest up, about the meaning of that.
It's not contest up, it's contest up until.
Okay, up until.
Yeah. The losing team disputed the contest, so they were just again actually showing a disagreement and quarrel. Up until means completely until. Up here means till the fullest extent.
Right.
To the final minute of play. So they were just crossing swords. When you cross the swords, it means just attack each other.
Right. Okay, sentence C. Many occupants of the building were attracted by the noisy disputes.
Occupant here means?
Residents.
Yes, residents. Were attracted by the noisy dispute. So actually their attention was called to that noisy and let's say hot argument, or
they were being noticed, right?
They took notice of.
Okay, took notice
of. Okay. Or they noticed something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And number 8,
yes.
Valor. It means bravery,
yes.
or courage.
Right.
Sentence A. The valor of the Vietnam veterans deserves the highest commendation.
Right. Who is a veteran?
A soldier, old soldier, let's say.
Yes, very good, old soldier. And usually highly experienced.
Right.
Okay, so let me see. The valor or bravery of the veteran Vietnamese in Vietnam deserves the highest commendation. Commendation
means praising someone, especially in public place.
Very good. Adulation, admiration, yes, and appreciation. Yes, so he deserved a lot of attention and even, as I said, appreciation because of his valor.
Right. Okay, sentence B. No one will dispute the valor of Washington's men at Valley Forge.
Yeah, no one will dispute the valor of Washington's men at Valley Forge.
Right. Got it, thank you. And sentence C. The fireman's valor the fireman's valor in rushing into the flaming house saved the occupants from a horrid fate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually, firemen are really courageous, and brave,
right,
with a great extent of valor. Rush into or break into, as a matter of fact, the flaming house because the house was on fire.
Exactly.
So the house is on fire, and save the occupants who were captive, who were just captivated and imprisoned or confined here from that horrid, terrible, horrifying destiny,
right,
or I'd say
destiny. Yeah,
being completely burned.
Can we say they were about to death?
About to plus verb, not noun. So they were about to die.
Okay, about to die.
Yes, likely to die. Yes.
Right. Okay, number 9, lunatic. It means crazy person, insane, or extremely foolish.
Right. Lunacy is the noun, another noun, and lunatism even actually is the school or the general idea. Lun means moon. Lun in Latin means moon. You know? And also in Greek and Latin literature, when a person looks into the moon, and he or she will become more crazy, insane.
And sentence A. Only a lunatic would willingly descend into the monster's cave.
Yeah. For example, a lion, here
right.
would willingly, intentionally, with free will, descend into, means go down into the monster's cave, or a beast, B-E-A-S-T.
Right.
Huge animal.
And lunatic is completely different with stupid. Am I right?
Not completely, but lunatic, it's more...
is more strong?
Let me see. It has two meanings. As a matter of fact, it is stronger. This is one of the differences, and also it is more literary, and sometimes more actually figurative. It means that you want to just put more emphasis on that. So it is stupid. As you say, stupid is not as strong as lunatic.
Got it. Okay, sentence B. Certain lunatic ideas persist even though they have been rejected by all logical minds.
Yeah, certain lunatic ideas persist even though they have been rejected by all logical minds. So they just continue being or existing, even if there are so many obstacles on the way.
Yeah. Okay.
They are, let's say, stubborn. No, stubborn?
Stubborn? No, I don't know.
S-T-U-B-B-O-R-N.
Okay.
It means I actually want to do something no matter what. Or assertive. A-S-S-E-R T-I-V-E. Assertive.
Okay.
It means that when they just think about something, they have to do it in under any circumstances. Yeah, it's not logical,
Logical, right.
Yeah.
Okay, and sentence C. My roommate has some lunatic ideas about changing the world.
Yeah.
Number 10, vein. It means mood, a blood vessel that carries blood to the heart, a crack or seam in a rock filled with a different mineral.
Right, so it has basically three meanings.
Yeah.
A mood or mental status, and blood vessel or vessel, exactly, we can say that, that carries or circulates blood throughout a body, and crack or seam, it means a layer of mineral, particularly of something really worthwhile and expensive under the surface of the ground, usually. Okay, please.
Okay, sentence A. A vein of lunacy, is it right?
Right.
A vein of lunacy seemed to run in the family.
Yeah, it's not a very logical family.
Yeah.
It cannot be. So there were some traces, you can say, or signs of stupidity. Yeah, in the family, and so the family could be a dysfunctional and also somehow disagreeable family. Okay.
Got it. Yeah. And sentence B. Mario's wrist was severely cut by the rock, causing his vein to bleed heavily.
Right. So your wrist is a part of your hand that you use when you just want to play volleyball, you know.
Exactly. It connects our hand to our arm, right?
Exactly, yes. And it is the part of your hand that you fasten your watch to.
Yeah.
So severely cause the bleed is the verb form of blood.
That right.
And his vein to bleed. His vein actually was just cut, and he became wounded, and therefore he was bleeding.
Right.
There's two types of bleeding: external bleeding and internal bleeding.
Internal bleeding.
It was actually external bleeding.
Exactly, right.
Because internal bleeding is even more dangerous.
More dangerous. Right. Sentence C.
Right.
Explorations disclosed the rich vein of copper in the mountain.
Copper.
Okay.
Explorations, or even actually searching or examination. Disclosed means show. The rich vein here means seam.
Right.
Here means seam of copper, a very valuable, precious metal.
Right.
In the mountains. So even actually it could be gold instead of copper.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, please.
Okay. 11. Uneventful. It means without importance or striking happenings.
Striking. Yes.
Okay.
Striking means very significant.
Significant.
Yeah,
Okay.
it means boring, tedious, unimportant, you know. Eventful means full of event. Full of important event. When it is uneventful, it means it doesn't have any important event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sentence A. After the variety of bewildering experiences at the start of our trip, we were happy that the rest of the journey was uneventful.
Okay. After the variety of bewildering experiences, so there was so much confusion at the start of our trip, so we didn't know where to go, where to head, let's say. So finally we were happy that the rest of the journey was uneventful. Here, uneventful is a positive, let's say, adjective, and I want you to answer why. Why it is positive? Because generally uneventful is negative. Yeah, because at first it was completely bewildering. It was completely
and confusing.
Uncertain. You know, they didn't know where to go. They didn't know what to just pack. You know, but after a while they noticed that they just got back on track, and actually everything became clarified. So it is compared or juxtaposed to something that is really more negative. So here we have something negative and something more negative. And which one is better? Something that is negative.
Yeah. Sentence B. Our annual class outing proved quite uneventful.
Yeah, here it is completely negative.
Yeah.
Our yearly class outing means?
Outing means when they try to, let's say, start their class outside of the school.
Yeah, it's a kind of excursion.
And short trip, can you say?
Field trip, you can say.
Field
trip, yes. And, just outdoor activities.
Right.
Or excursion. Pleasure trip, depends on the location. It was quite boring.
Right.
All right.
Okay, sentence C. The meeting seemed uneventful, but observers realized that important decisions were observers realized that important decisions were being made.
Important.
Okay. Important.
The meetings seemed uneventful, but expert observers realized that important decisions were being made. So it was uneventful to the ordinary people. But expert observers, those who were specialized in paying attention to the details and making observations, they could just notice and realize and identify, recognize the necessary things that were being done.
Right.
You see?
I
because
see.
Actually there were decisive decisions, important decisions were being made.
Right. Okay.
So,
and number 12.
Right.
Fertile.
Fertile and fertile. Both.
Fertile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fertile is American, fertile is British.
Okay. Bearing seeds or fruit. Producing much of anything.
Yes. Do you know the opposite?
Opposite of fertile? No, I don't know.
Infertile.
Infertile.
Just add in
okay.
at the beginning. Yes.
Okay.
Even noun form of that, fertility, infertility. Some parents are infertile. So they need to just go to a gynecologist. You know, a gynecologist is a doctor who is specialized in the field of actually genetic engineering and reproductive systems.
Okay. Sentence A. Chicks hatch from fertile eggs.
Yes, chicks hatch. It means get out of those or break the eggs and get out from fertile eggs. Yeah, because some eggs are not fertile. The eggs that we eat, for example, in the morning, these are not fertile eggs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sentence B. The loss of their fertile lands threw the farmers into a panic.
Yes, so they just made a loss and they lost, or let's say lost as a verb, they lost their fertile land. It was so productive, and because of that they panicked. They were afraid. Yeah, you know, farmers use some materials in order to make the soil more productive and reap much better harvest. Do you know what it is called? Fertilizer.
Fertilizer. Got it.
Because it fertilizes actually the soil.
Right.
It makes the soil more fertile.
Okay. And sentence C. A fertile mind need never be uneasy about finding life uneventful.
So if you have a fertile or creative mind, so life is always eventful and interesting to you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So do you have any question?